Okay, you guys probably clicked on this video because you want to be good at park. For this archetype, we're going to choose point guard. That way he can be the fastest player possible. For your archetype, you're going to choose none other than sharpshooter. You're going to want to max out your mid-range and three-point shooting, but I'll show you that at the end of the video. When talking with your height, you don't want to make your guy too tall or too short, but I like to have a speed increase. So I shortened my guy to about 6 foot. Now, this is a respectable height when it comes to park, in my opinion. It doesn't really matter if he's super tall, but you want him to have really good speed, and you want him to have really good speed with the ball. So make your guy about 6 foot tall. You're gonna go to the next place. What I did is I made my guy look weird as shit. He has a 72.2 inch wingspan. That is ridiculously short. Therefore, all of this is increased. He's not really going to be going up for rebounds, so the long wingspan doesn't really matter a whole lot. If you guys enjoy the content of my channel, make sure to go ahead, type in my name in YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Now, when you hit the subscribe button, you want to make sure you turn on notifications. So you hit the gear and select send all notifications from this channel to make sure you get all of my videos. YouTube changed the way their sub boxes work, so I want to make sure you guys have all that information. If you're already subscribed, you can go over to the alerts, make sure you turn that on. When it comes to weight, I made him pretty much as light as possible. I think it was 155 pounds. Contact on strength, the box out, those went down, but speed, acceleration, and speed with ball all went up. For shoulder width, I didn't really see any issue with this, making it as big or as wide as you want. I don't really think it matters. I made my guy's shoulders as wide as possible. Like I said, I don't really think it matters. And then for your hand, I don't think this matters either. I like to choose right because that's what I'm used to with shooting with. After you finish a prelude, this is what you want to come to. You want to change all these statistics. You want your shooting off dribble, your layups and dunks, mid-range shooting, three-point shooting, agility, and playmaking all maxed out. Everything else, it doesn't matter. Now you might ask, Mike, why does it not matter? Well, the player that we are making right now is just a lights out shooter. So if he can get open, he's gonna make the shot. We have 93 mid-range. We have 93 standing three. We also have fairly good layups if we have to go in there and go for a layup. We also have pretty good shooting off the dribble. Now, agility is very important because of speed. We want our speed maxed out as fast as possible. 86 speed with 85 acceleration. That's pretty good for a point guard. And then playmaking, this is very key as well. You want your ball control to be 75 or more so you can get certain dribble moves. You also want all your passing stats to be pretty good and your speed with ball. Now, passing stats, that really only depends if you're going to be like the playmaker on your team. And if you're the sharpshooter, you're probably not going to be doing that. But it is nice to make some nice passes. I tend to do that a lot when I'm playing park. I'll show you a bunch of highlights at the end of this video so that you guys can see. You also want your speed with ball to be very high. Reason being, when you're doing your crossovers and your in and out moves, you want your guy to be able to move from left to right as fast as possible. If he can do that, he can get open shots. Now, I'm not going to get into a whole lot about all my animations, but I will show you my shot. This is a very basic shot. I think it's the best one in the game. Now, guys, if you want to look at all my NBA shots, you definitely can. If this video gets to like 100 likes, I'll put out another video detailing every single thing about my player. But Rudy Gay is the shot that I chose. I feel like it's the most consistent shot online. That's what I would go with. And like I said, it is pretty difficult on my part. The best and most important thing is badges. If you can get your guy badged out, you will be unstoppable. I have limitless range and catch and shoot both on Hall of Fame. Now I have deep range Deadeye still at a gold. I need to get that up, and corner specialist I need to get up, and a mid-range Deadeye I need to get up as well. One thing that's really key with your player is you need to practice. Go in and shoot around, mess around with the release. If you like other releases, don't be afraid to use them. Choose other releases if you think you need to. Once you get your release down, then you're going to be golden. Now, I will say, in online gameplay, it will be different. You're going to have to release it just a tad bit earlier, but the best way to do it is all practice. Once you get your guys' stats correct, and you get your guys' height correct, and whatever else you're going to do, then you're going to want to start getting those badges. Now, once you get those badges, it's going to be a GG. If you can compile a team with like a big man, like a stretch four and a shot creator, or like a big man, a shot creator, and a sharpshooter, dude, it's going to be a GG. You are going to absolutely destroy it on park. I have been loving park lately. I actually had a game where I had 18 straight points earlier. We were losing, and then we ended up losing, but we pretty much came back. I had 18 straight points. It was incredible. There's some really nice dribble moves. If you guys want to know what some of these dribble moves are, I'll definitely let you know. Like that behind the back right there was pretty damn sick. Now, like I said, this is all practice, so once you learn your form, that's going to be the best thing. Now, one thing that is really important, your sharpshooters. They are not good at shooting off the dribble. They are not good at hitting fadeaway shots. Don't try and do that. If you're playing a guy one-on-one and they're all the way up on you and you try and shoot, you will get put into a fadeaway shot and you will not hit it. You want to make sure it's an open shot, or you want to make sure it's a set shot. If it's a set shot or an open shot, you got more than like a 50 or 60% chance of hitting it. If you get a perfect release, you're pretty much golden. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more My Part gameplay, let me know down in the comment section. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.